What's up, my friends? I'm Stat. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out today. We are going to be doing a live Q&A. That means that you guys come in here. We have a little discussion. You guys can ask some questions. We can just hang out. Yeah, I want to see. We got to this video because we got 450 sponsors, and the reward for 450 sponsors was to do a live Q&A. So links is here also for the live Q&A. Right, Linky? Ask Link some questions. What kind of questions do you have for Linky? Huh? What do you guys want to know about Linky? Huh? Linky. How's everyone doing? Welcome, Josh Action, Goomba Girl, Mousy Karina, Ellis. How's it going? Brian Hackett, Mr. Anderson, Clash. Hello, welcome. I Like Naps. Welcome. Josh Action Acton. Hello, Tyler H. Welcome, Apple Cakes Lover. Hello. CG. Welcome to stream. Ryan Sellers. Fortnite Gods. Hello. He's so cute, isn't he cute? He's a little one. When I get linked 6 years ago when I moved out of my parents' house. Hello, Xenomorph Killer, Jack Steele, welcome Tyrannosaurus PDX. Hello, everyone. There you go, Linky. Does Lynx prefer soft or hard food? He actually likes hard food. I don't really feed him soft food because I feel like it gets him fat. And I used to give him a lot of poultry, but now I've been giving him more fish, so he's been used to the fish, and he likes it. Why is he so catonic? I don't know, man. He like, when I pick him up, he just freezes. He freezes. I'm going to play Jason again. Are you talking about Friday the 13th? Probably not. Going to Chris' face by Sea of Thieves characters looks like you. How does that make you feel? I don't know. I'm not sure which character you're referring to. What's the secret to the success, or what's the secret of my success? I think it's just consistency and hard work. I mean, I try and be myself on streams, and I think that being yourself is important, and having a good vibe on stream is important, and just, you know, doing what you think is like, that makes you feel good every day. And if you keep a positive attitude, hopefully that success can follow, you know. Which is better, PUBG or Fortnite? They're very different. I can't even tell you. What's my workout routine? I've been slacking pretty hard in terms of working out. I definitely have to get back into it, but normally I'll go for a workout. I'll do some lifting after the stream, and do like a jog as well. We get some stickers in the shop. That is very possible. Yes, Mousy Karina. I have to look into that, but I definitely can. I was watching you last night. My wife made the tired old Seth Rogen comment. You unsubbed her. We still get that a lot. What do I do when I'm not streaming? Watching TV or TV shows. You know, working on other projects, things that I'm trying to do outside of streaming, that I don't really talk about on stream. Or at least I don't talk about it yet. Eventually I will talk about, but not yet. What else? You know, I like to go see movies, hang out with the family, things like that. Eat food. You know, the things that normal people do when they're not working. Pretty much it's like, you know, and sometimes I play video games too. I'll sit down and play video games. You know, I'll make food. Things like that. You appreciate the attitude and the fact that you change up your games. Tyrannosaurus PDX, that is an interesting comment that you bring up, because changing up your games is something that isn't necessarily good for a YouTube channel. YouTube usually rewards people who are playing the same game, because they categorize you by game. They don't categorize you by being a gamer. So that could be a problem. So I miss Montreal. Not really, to be honest. You ever think of doing IRL stream? Well, this is like an IRL stream right now. I do stream sometimes when I'm on the go as well, but this is technically like an IRL stream. Cool, man. We got a new kitty on Friday and we're trying to dial in the food. Oh, you got a new kitty. Congratulations, Josh Action. That's awesome. What's up, Phoebe? Do you scout out new streamers to play with? Not really. I'll like, I don't know how it happens, but I feel like every time I end up playing with someone, that's another streamer or something like that, it's very organic. Like, it just happens. Like, they happen to be online at the time looking for someone, and the person I'm playing with isn't there, let's say, and I still want to play with someone. And I'll get like I'll like, oh, a new random person will come play, or I'll have like 3 people playing in PUBG and a fourth person is one of those person's friends, and then they come on, and the next time I'll invite them back, something like that. It's very organic. Does playing video games when you're not streaming feel like a chore? No, because I'll play games that I wouldn't normally play on stream, more like relaxing games, such as recently I've been playing Stardew Valley on the Switch in my living room, and it's been nice to like kind of like lay back and just, you know, play with your farm and have a good time. What's up, Rebel Scum Gaming? Have I developed a group of local friends since moving to LA not related to YouTube? No, I have not. I'm not very good at that. Very organic, like Will. Oh, Will. What's up, Darkstar? And Bredos? Stat and Bredos. That's funny. Beardos, Bredos. Give the great work. You're a nice guy. Enjoy the content. Beardos are epic. Thank you, Celtic 8 Man, for hanging out. Darkstar, hello. Christopher, thanks for hanging. Methodic One. Mr. Achilles, hello. When do you think you'll continue alien streams? So I'm going to be doing this stream today is the live Q&A, and then we're going to be doing the streaming roundtable after this later on, and then tomorrow we'll be doing a normal stream, and then I'm not streaming on Friday or Saturday. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off just to like take a small break from streaming, and I'll be back on Monday for another stream. So I'll probably continue Alien on Monday or Tuesday. Is my real name Stat? No, it's Sterling. Hey, look, speaking of Stellar Will. What is the minimum amount of monitors that you recommend for streaming? Like 2. I use 2 for a long time. I have 3 now, but I used to use 2. 3 is nice, but when you have 2, you can have like, you know, your chat open, and then you have your OBS open, and that's really all you need. Everything else can be in the background. It's not a Vegas trip, dude. Not going to Vegas. I can't get to everyone's question. I try and read everyone's question, but it's hard sometimes to get all of them. If I miss the question, you can always ask it again. Do I study anything before you started streaming? You talking about in school? I studied graphic design, and like I dropped out of college and went into graphic design trade school, and graduated in that, and I used that and I worked in it for about 1.5 years before starting Epic Mealtime with Harley. But the graphic design actually has helped me in a lot of what I do now, so I'm happy I took that course, and I really like doing graphic design, but I'm not a huge fan of graphic design work that I was doing. Like I enjoy doing it for my own channel and for my own needs, but I don't, you know, I'm not a big fan of graphic design, the job. You're very grateful for what you do, brother. You bring people, complete strangers together as a community. You help me provide a distraction for my personal life. Christian Tapia, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate that. Thank you for hanging out. Speaking of restocking the store, stickers, can we also get that style tank tops? Are there no tank tops in the store? I feel like we have. I have to check. Would you play Anthem in the future? I do want to play Anthem. I hope Anthem is good. I show my gaming setup. There's some pictures on my Instagram if you guys haven't checked that out of my gaming setup. You can go check it out. Hold on. You can go check out my Instagram and hold on. It's Sterling Toth right there. Check it out. There's some pictures of my my setup on there. No tank tops. What? What happened? I gotta go check that out. This might seem unfair. What's the ultimate goal for your channel? Honestly, Josh, I don't know. It changes all the time because I initially, you know, when you start a channel and it starts to do well, you're like, oh, you know, it'd be cool to hit 1 million subscribers or something. But now I think more like, I'm just happy to have an awesome community and people hang out. We have to play games and have fun every day. And yeah, you know, getting to 1 million subscribers would be cool. Ah!
High five, Tat. I don't want to be rude, but Eva always wanted to ask, do you have a girlfriend of wife? I hope you don't mind me asking this.
Oh, Donsat, thank you so much for the Star Wars tip. Appreciate that. Yes, girlfriend, yes. And I mentioned that in a previous stream. But you're gonna get a beard on the board just like this, and we're gonna put it up on the board in a second. Hold on. Thank you so much for that. You're the stream boss, guys. Hashtag it up for Donsat. 2005. Thank you so much for that tip. Am I excited for new PUBG map? Yes, I am. I really hope it does well. All right, here we go. Let's put this on the board. Donsat, thank you so much. You're on the board there. Now let's go back to this. Boop. What was the other question? Start playing any games today. I don't think I'm going to be playing any games. We're going to be doing this live Q&A, and then we're going to be doing the streamer roundtable after that. Am I still in touch with the guys from Epic Time? Some of them, yeah. You know, now we're all in different places, so sometimes it's tough to keep in touch with people. Over, under toilet paper. Under, because my cat will go to the toilet paper and go like this and then spin out the entire toilet paper roll. So if I have it on the under, then when he's spinning it, it just goes around in a circle, doesn't unravel. So that is something that people are like, oh, over, under toilet paper. If you have a cat, underneath is the smart way. I'm gonna play WoW Classic. Probably not. Probably not. What's my opinion on Game Dojo? He's a great guy. Really good friend. And I appreciate him and the hard work he puts into YouTube. Am I on Twitch? You can check me out on Twitch, !Twitch, if you want to go follow me there. Nightbot will put a link in the chat. Stat, is the guy under the Jeep in Far Cry 5 okay? It was amazing. How funny was that guy? Am I going to play God of War? Yes, I will play God of War. What are a few of my favorite non-gaming related YouTube channels? I like that Nerd Writer, the movie guy. We watched some of those in the video chat. I like H3H3. YouTube, PewDiePie isn't really a gaming channel anymore, so I like PewDiePie. Non-gaming related. I'm not sure. But those are some of them. What game I'm most excited for 2018? I feel like I'm hoping that it's gonna be a battle royale game that is not been announced. But I'm excited for Red Dead Redemption. I'm excited for a bunch of other games that are coming out this year, like God of War. I'm excited to play. There's a bunch of other ones, but I don't know exactly the list right now. But there's definitely a bunch of games that are exciting for me. That's the only sane reason to go under on the toilet paper. Hey, it makes sense. Slow-mo guys are awesome too, yes. But, oh yeah, new Battlefield. I'm looking forward to that. Hope you guys are down for some new Battlefield. It has been a while since we played like long Battlefield streams, so yeah. How long have I had my beard for? Since I started my stream. Since I started my channel. It's coming up on 3 years. 3 years, yo. Death Stranding, whenever that comes out, yeah. Have you ever thought of having a website? I mean, yeah, but I feel like YouTube is good enough for that. I mean, I've thought about a website, but I don't know. There's nothing I really need on the website right now. What was my favorite childhood video game? It was definitely Super Mario 64 and GoldenEye. Loved both of those games so much. Am I buffering right now? Really? Really, YouTube? Be nice to me. You want me to continue Terraria? I don't know if I'll ever do Terraria again. I do like that game. That's another game like I would play off stream. So I tried RA at Delamo Malls. Bomb Japanese food. I know you said you liked on stream. RA. Is that the dumpling place? Christian, I've eaten at that dumpling place. I don't know if it's called RA though. How do I motivate? Blah! How do you motivate yourself? Thanos Shan, I'm about to drop something on you here, okay? Motivation is trash. Don't even look at motivation to do anything. If you want to do something, it takes discipline. It is not motivation, because you can get motivation at 3 in the morning, but guess what? You're tired. You're not going to do shit. You know, then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I wanted to do that last night, but now I'm tired and I didn't do it, and now I'm awake and I'm not motivated anymore. Well, guess what? You need to be disciplined so that you can do that project or whatever the hell you want to do. You need to be disciplined and sit down, and the hardest part is just starting. So if let's say you want to like draw something, the hardest part is making that first line. You know, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. The hardest part is, you know, going live or starting recording yourself on the video. All right, you can't rely on motivation. Motivation is fleeting and it's trash. It doesn't. It's like if you only did stuff when you're motivated, you would never do anything. You have to do stuff with discipline, and discipline is hard because it sucks having to do something sometimes. And I mean, I'm sometimes I like, I'm preaching this now, but I also have a problem with discipline sometimes in the mornings. Like, I'm late to my streams, which is really bad, and I feel like that is something I need to work on, and it's a part of, you know, me just who I am. I've always been like that. I'm really bad at morning things. Like, I'm just bad at it, and I've come sort of accept it, but like, I want to be better at it, and it takes discipline when your alarm goes off to get the fuck out of bed. And it's hard. The beginning of a call. No. Discipline and passion. Yeah, that helps. Passion helps. Are you happier in LA after living there for several months? I like LA a lot better than Montreal, for the fact that it's warm and it is, you know, just a nice area. It feels good being here, and I like it. And I think that Montreal is kind of depressing with like the winters and the dark gray skies for like 6 months of the year. It's pretty rough. If Game Attack have another summer party, will you be wrestling? Who will I be wrestling? Oh my gosh, I haven't wrestled in a long time, bro. I've retired. Do you like light, medium, or dark roast coffees? Probably medium roast. I'm motivated to participate in a 24-hour bike race in June. Wow. It takes discipline to train every day. That's right, man. You got to. Congratulations. I hope you go and do that and do well. Dream job if you weren't a YouTuber. Probably like a CEO of a public company, or a successful director. I have tried In-N-Out flip side. I'm gonna say something right now that people are not gonna like. I'm gonna say something right now. People aren't gonna like this, okay? But In-N-Out is overrated. Okay? I've been to In-N-Out maybe 3 times since I moved here, and every single time I was disappointed. It's just okay. It's just okay. It's a cheap burger. It's a cheap burger, and it's great for people, you know, who want to go grab a burger for cheap, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the secret menu is not so secret anymore. I remember when it was just coming out, that secret menu thing, and then, you know. So it's just okay. I'm sorry. I know you guys like In-N-Out. I know you guys like In-N-Out. I know. I'm sorry. But it's just like, it's just okay. It's just okay. It's like, I've never walked in there and left and be like, oh, fuck yeah, that was amazing. Never. I always leave, or I always have like bring my burger back. But you undercooked this. Oh, this is cold. Your Cali card has been revoked. Oh my god. Have you ever had a chocolate cake shot? What's that? Take my grits. I don't know. I agree. Just curious because in my area there's always a full line and drive-through of In and Out. Yeah, the thing is like it's good like for it's cheap burger. So like that's the thing is like it's in.
Throwing shade at In and Out has redeemed you for your under-rolling TP.
I'm sorry. I know it's so popular. And like I'll go if let's say I'm hanging out with some buddies and they're like let's go to In and Out. I'll be like okay, I'll come with you and I'll eat something. But like it's not like I'm gonna go like for instance Five Guys. If someone tells me that like In and Out they want to go to Five Guys, like I'm at their house in a second picking them up because we're going. And like that's how excited I am to go eat Five Guys because I've never had a bad Five Guys burger. And I love it. No matter where I am and I have Five Guys, it's always great. Even though Five Guys is not really a fast food restaurant. What are your upcoming plans for various PAXs? I will be going to E3, VidCon, because they're both in LA, and PAX West. Whataburger is awesome at 3 in the morning. Five Guys starting in your hometown. That's cool. What's my favorite kind of food? I really love Asian cuisine. Japanese, Vietnamese. There's like so many good Asian cuisines. I love them. I don't know why. It's just something about the flavor. I'm a big fan. I also really like Indian food. I don't eat it that often, but I do like Indian food as well. I'm gonna play some Nautic again. Yes, I will. Haha, Rebel Scum Gaming. Ha. Do you have any plans to create custom games in PUBG for the beardos? David Milligan. I wanted to do that. Custom games are cool, but I don't know. I feel like for me playing, everyone's just like stream sniping. So like the problem is with custom games is I feel like I can't really play properly. I can't play really and have fun. It's more for like, and I want to have fun when I'm playing a game. And so sometimes like custom games can be a little annoying because you have people like who are out to get you. Have you tasted Mexican food? Of course, I love Mexican food. You should have a full-grown beard. You can't grow a proper one. Sorry to hear that. Team Captain America or Iron Man? I don't know, bro. They both have... I don't know, okay? I like both of them. You don't like getting out because of all the damn teenagers. So you must not like Fortnite. Custom PUBG game was sponsored but off stream. Possibly. I mean, custom PUBG was... Yeah, we could do that. The problem is that we don't have like that many sponsors to fill it up so it comes to the streams. So that's the only issue is you have like... We've done it before and you only get about like... I don't know. 10 to 20 people who come and play. Team Wolverine. Team Spider-Man. How much do I bench? Currently, I'm not sure. I don't know. But if you guys want to sponsor the stream, you can do that. You can click that sponsor button and sponsor the stream. Get a beard on the board. Hey, Sat, long time no see. Keep it up, bro. You've always been a huge inspiration. Actually, you're the reason I started my Agario channel. You're on the Fortnite grind now. Christopher, I remember, my friend. I'm happy to see the success you've had. And thank you for stopping by to say hello. I remember the Agario days. The Guardian stream. What, The Last Guardian? What's wrong with that? You don't like it? Interesting game? Don't like Fortnite either. Oversaturated on YouTube, just not my game. Oh, I was just reading a tweet yesterday that Overwatch, Fortnite has broken the record, I believe, for the most concurrent video. I think it was a tournament or something. I think it was 1.1 million or I don't know, for a game. I think it was for a game. And then the most uploaded video in a month on YouTube. Fortnite related videos. Isn't that insane? Why is Far Cry so good? Far Cry is actually fun. I actually enjoy Far Cry. I was playing last night. We were doing some drinks and I went way longer than I should have. And part of the reason why I was late today. And the sponsoring the stream have the same value as supporting on Patreon. Correct. If you do the $5 on Patreon, you get the same thing as doing the $5 sponsorship. The only difference is on YouTube, you get a green name and you get a beard next to your name. If you can sponsor then sponsoring on YouTube is a good idea because you get the name and all that. If you can't and it's not available in your country and you can do Patreon, then yes, Patreon is also okay. Do you ever regret doing drink streams during the day? No. Do I do my own taxes? No. You know what I don't understand? Why don't they teach you how to do taxes in school? Why are they trying to teach you calculus and other shit and you're like, how the fuck do I do taxes? Or why don't they teach you how to get a mortgage? Or like, why don't they teach you how to know when a car dealership's ripping you off? How do they teach you? Why don't they teach you on like compound interest and shit like that? Or maybe they teach you about that, but come on, taxes. What? How is there no class that's mandatory on taxes? I don't get it. Why don't they teach you how to do basic life skills? Yes, I have restless leg syndrome. That's why it looks like I'm shaking. I'm always moving my leg. Or how to manage credit. Yeah, there you go. How does it feel to be fully licensed driver in San Diego, California? It's not so bad. It was pretty rough in Montreal. Bad drivers in Montreal, so. Do you have a hard time managing personal life versus streaming, i.e. when you have to take care of personal life items and trying to stream? It depends. I feel like streaming really helps me like ignore what's going on in my personal life, so it's a good escape. But yeah. You learned personal finance in school and went to public school. Basis, dude. I don't know if that's a meme or not. Life lessons, not the value of X, bro. What the fuck is the value of X? I'm gonna play Battlefield 1 again? Maybe, I don't know. I'm really excited for the new Battlefield though. We'll be playing Metro Exodus. I'd be down. I'd be down. Do I have health insurance? Yeah, I do. It's crazy expensive. Schools are fake. Yeah, I do find that personal life, let's say something bad happens in your personal life and then you gotta come and onto stream and smile and like start your stream and have a good time. Sometimes it's tough, but you gotta just do like you would do at a job. You know, let's say you work as a doctor and you gotta go into work and make people's you know, save people's lives, and you can't let your like personal life affect that. And not that I'm saving lives or anything, but I feel like it's just part of what I do is I got to be here and be ready and be on, and that's part of it. And sometimes I'm not. There are days where I'm just off, and it's usually because I'm tired more than anything. Hi, Linky. Typical dude. Calculus is like playing musical instruments. Unlikely to be able to use it in the job, but if you're good at it, you'll learn discipline to do other things well in life. Aaron Collins. I like your reference to the musical instrument, and I agree with you that you probably don't use it in the rest of your life, but I don't think... How does it teach you discipline? How? Does X equal discipline? Oh, I've lost a lot of Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch at all anymore. But yeah, there's a ton of Overwatch characters. I saved your life. Why don't I start my own line of beard oil accessories? I actually wanted to do that. But I think that would be easier for me to start by partnering with a company instead of me trying to create the products. So I think, yeah. I don't know. Would you agree that Canada is America's hat? Sure. What's my favorite music band? That's really hard to say. I like a lot of different music. Like some days, you know, I'll listen to like hip hop. Some days I'll listen to you know, vaporwave. Some days I'm listening to you know, just like ambient music or I don't know, deep house, indie, a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm a big fan of Linkin Park. Really loved Linkin Park growing up and loved Michael Jackson as well. Nah, I mean, I don't listen to them as much. Recently, I've been listening to this this awesome artist named Lane 8. I actually got to see him in Montreal, in LA. Lane 8. So if you guys have Spotify, you should check him out. He's got some really cool music. Do I plan on streaming for another 10 years? I'll stream as long as I can. Do I have a third nipple? No. Check out Beard Brand Company. I've heard of them. You have 2 shovels and a big hole you need dug. If I were to say give you 1 shovel, would you help? I guess, Caleb. If I knew what the hole was for. Vaporwave is weird, man. You should look it up. It's like, I think they take old theme songs and kind of turn them into like chill ambient music. Yeah, Vaporwave is really cool. Do I bathe in Manuka honey? No, bro. That shit would be expensive. I can't show you my live stream setup right now, but if you go check out my Instagram, there is a picture of my live stream setup on there. What's my favorite food? Asian cuisine. What's my favorite childhood game that I played? I was saying before, but Super Mario 64, I feel, changed my life. I loved Super Mario 64. I couldn't believe what I was playing when I started playing that game. I was in shock. I was in shock because it was so cool that it was 3D and my brain was not used to it. And it was just an amazing experience. I feel like it changed my life. So I watched her play Pokemon. I did the Pokemon Go a little bit, but no. I should stream a video of myself bathing in milk. I don't know about that. Do you like bourbon? If so, what's your favorite kind? Not really. I've never got really into bourbon. I'm into Scotch. Am I a Canadian citizen? Yes. My favorite place to eat in Los Angeles. Oof. Damn, dude. I have no idea. I haven't eaten enough places, Reap City, to be like, this is my favorite. If I could done one thing differently when you started YouTube, what would it be? I have no idea, man. YouTube is so complicated. I don't know if I would do anything different. Yeah, I love Super Mario 64. Would you rather fight 1 Stellar Will sized broccoli or 100 broccoli sized Stellar Wills? 100 broccoli sized Stellar Wills, bro. Then I could it'd just be like I'm you know when you go and you go to Italy and you make some wine, you step on some grapes. It'd be like stepping on some broccoli. My favorite all-time Disney movie? Probably Aladdin. Really big fan of Aladdin. Dream car? A Tesla. I'm down with a Tesla Model S. What's my biggest pet peeve? People who have pet peeves. I don't like the word pet peeve. I feel like it's just like an excuse to have something bother you. Favorite Netflix series? I liked House of Cards. Narcos. There's a bunch. Do you ever open a portal? No. We don't take kindly to people who don't take too kindly. Do I enjoy reading books? Yeah. I don't though, because I find it hard to find time, but I do like reading books. Like, so for instance, if I go on a cruise or I go like somewhere where I can hang out and do nothing and I have no responsibility, I'll read books. Homeland isn't on Netflix. It wasn't created on Netflix, but I do like Homeland. Who's the actual comedy genius? I think it was a combination of both of them. You can't say Seinfeld or Larry David. Like, I feel like neither of them would have been as successful if they didn't work together. They needed each other. There was something perfect about Seinfeld. Favorite 90s show? There you go. Seinfeld. Easily. Do you work your present based on your past or your future? I don't know, man. I feel like I do what I do, just part of what my life is now and what I think is right at the moment. I think about the future, but I don't work based on that. No internet power. What do? Read a book. Do some jumping jacks. What do you like to do for fun? I like to watch, other than gaming, I like to watch TV shows. I like to, I like to go to the gym or watch movies. Eat, hang out with the family. I like to chill. I like to go places too, like Six Flags, little road trips. What's your favorite anime and why is it Cowboy Bebop? I like Attack on Titan. What kind of movies do you watch? I watch a lot of different movies, mostly like drama, crime, time travel movies. Love that stuff. If you were not a full-time live streamer, what would you be doing for a living? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. No clue. What percentage of donation and tips do you get? What fees, taxes do you have to pay? Just like any person who makes an income, you pay tax, so it's the same as anyone else. And that's minus the percentages that let's say YouTube takes if you tip through Super Chat, or the amount that PayPal takes if you if you tip through if you tip through Streamlabs. We've been to Mexico. On a cruise, yes. What's up, Deranged? How's it going? Do you have any hobbies besides TV, video games, links? I don't know. Not really. Would say that streaming made you less shy? Yes, I would. I would say that I was definitely a very shy child. I was shy even going into like teenage years, high school, and it was a big challenge actually for me to try and not be shy. And I definitely had issues with shyness. So starting my stream, it was actually really scary for me because I've never really done anything like that. I mean, yes, I've been on Jay Leno, and I felt like Jay Leno. You know, it was a pretty crazy experience being on Jay Leno, but for some reason, when I was on Jay Leno, I think my like endorphins and like my adrenaline was just so hyped up that I wasn't even nervous. Like it just happened. But starting my stream or doing like a speech at a, you know, a best man at a wedding or something, that's hard. And starting my stream was very hard, and I just kept doing it, and I just kept trying and trying to be more and more or less or more open, you know. And it basically it helped a lot for sure, and it definitely affected me in a positive way in public too. Like I feel like I'm definitely more outgoing now than I was, and I'm more talkative or more open in public now, so that's a positive thing for me. I was on Jay Leno, yeah, for Epic Mealtime. I've been to Burbank since going on Jay Leno. No, I have not. What game helped you grow your channel? Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Agario, Just Cause, Battlefield, No Man's Sky, PUBG, and Super Mario Maker. When was my appearance in Jay Leno? 2011. Do you have any bucket list items you haven't done yet? If so, what? I'd like to go to Japan. I'd like to fly in a private jet. I don't know. I'd like to go visit like a lot of different places in the world and experience their cuisine and their culture. But you can't really do that when you're a live streamer right now. That's part of the problem, is that live streaming is so much fun. I love it. But taking a vacation is like fucking impossible. Like I'm taking Friday and Saturday off this week. There's no stream Friday and Saturday, but I'll be putting up videos on the channel. But still, like my channel is a streaming channel, and YouTube punishes you when you take time, I feel like, and it's tough sometimes to, you know. Chris's face and fish shoot are hanging off of a cliff and can only save one. Question: What do you and Chris Face go for after lunch? Tyler H. Wow. Wow. We go for a rolled meat sandwich, obviously. If I had to create a video game, what style would it be? I don't know. I feel like if I created a video game, it would definitely be more like if I created a video game, it would be like a simple game to start, and then eventually I would expand. I definitely want to get into gaming creation. And I do like, I seen Quebblecop actually starting to do that, and I'm actually like super happy for him because that's something that I've always wanted to do. It's really cool to see him take that lunge into, or take that jump into creating video games. And he created one called Impossible Runner. If you guys haven't downloaded that, you should Google, put it in like YouTube or whatever and download it, support him. He's a really chill guy. So Impossible Runner, that's a cool game that he made. You found my stream through No Man's Sky. Sweet. And I also created 3 video games on mobile, and they were just like basic games, but I made them, and that was before I started streaming, and it was just to try and see if I can do something like Flappy Birds kind of inspired me, so I was like, let's make games like Flappy Birds. Some of them did okay. I had one that had like, I don't know, 20,000 downloads or something. But it, you know, it didn't do that well, but I definitely like to get back into it. Sorry, Link's had something on him. Discipline is key, motivation is trash. Yes. So a plan B if streaming doesn't give you enough money to live. No. There's no plan B, bro. So hopefully you guys continue to hang out, because there's no plan B. Plan B is stat underneath the freeway, and or moving back to his parents' house. So there's no plan Bs. When should I start saving for retirement? Fuck, when you're 5 years old, bro. What did I do before streaming? I tried to create apps, actually. Am I hungover? I'm definitely tired. Yeah, I'm definitely tired, but I'm not hungover. Saving for retirement is tough, man. You definitely need to. Do you have any plans to have someone stream with you? Possibly, you never know. Ever been to Europe? Yes. Europe, yes. In Germany, I went to for the Gamescom tournament. That was a lot of fun. I like Europe. How important do you think personality is when it comes to successful streaming? Hugely important. I think that you gotta be... So, I wanted to talk about this, and I want to talk about it more in the streamer roundtable. So, we're definitely going to have that conversation after, when we start the streaming roundtable a bit later on today. I haven't been to Holland, no. Your plan B should be moving in and being served by Basis Dude. Basis Dude, you gonna take care of me? Where would you travel to vacation? I like cruises. I like taking cruises because you get to go to like 4 different islands or 5 different islands, and it's really cool to see the different islands, and you have really good food on the cruise. I also would love to go to Japan and do like 2 weeks in Japan. I'd love to do like a vlog of my experience in Japan, things like that. And yeah, I mean, definitely. I'd also like to go to Europe and do like backpack across Europe, but that's tough with streaming. All this is tough with streaming. Do you like board games? Yeah, I do. Who's invited to stream a roundtable? Everyone can come hang out and watch and listen and type stuff into the chat. But only sponsors can, or Patreon $5 pledge Patreons can communicate in the sponsor voice chat when I open that up at the end of the stream for people to like ask questions or things like that. Would I shave my beard for $1,000? No. To shave my beard, I would say probably the minimum would be like 20K. Because it's my brand, it's my face. I don't think I could, even for 20K, I would have a hard time shaving it off. And I wouldn't use a shaver. I would use a trimmer. I would use a trimmer. And even 20K, I don't know. I wouldn't know if it's good enough. I feel like I don't want to. Have I tried PUBG Mobile? I have not. Have we thought about making tips and tricks videos? I have thought about it, but I never do. Who'd I owe 20K to? No, it's just, you know, if I shave my beard, I feel like I need to take that money and buy a car so that people think that, like, you know, I feel like 20K, and then I'll look like a little boy. So I need to drive around in like a nice car, or else they're going to be like, who is this child? Do I have any tattoos or piercings? No. Gotta insure the beard. I'd like to get some tattoos though. I can rebrand as Beardus Dude. A very huge little boy. Pretty much. How long did it take to start earning a solid living from streaming? Probably like a year and a half. A year and a half. But it's still like, it's very, very unstable in the sense that like you have no idea, you know, how your month is going to be, or you have no idea about any of that stuff. And you got to just like, you know, got to believe that you have an awesome community that's going to keep coming back and hanging out, you know, and you're going to get more sponsors and yeah, things like that. Hello, my friend. I don't have a question for you. I just want to stop by and say thanks to all the help you've done for me. And see you stream have helped me so much with my anxiety. Helsing Ova, thank you so much for the compliment. Appreciate that. Are you gonna have song requests, chill streams? Yes, I feel like we're gonna bring those back pretty soon. Flipside. Tattoo of a Tesla just to say you have a Tesla. You can buy a Tesla bumper for 20K. I can like get one of those used batteries that falls off an old Tesla. Will I sing for you? No. You have to join my stream. Sometimes I make songs up during my streams. What do you used to do before you became an awesome streamer? What that you are? I had tried to start two app companies. One was like a dating app that didn't work out and turned into like making video games, mobile video games. It also didn't work out. And another one was like a kind of like an anonymous chatting app. It means like working on your mental way. So how do you maintain your physical fitness and mental fitness too? By finding time to relax, finding time to like, you know, cool down, going to the gym, exercising, running, jogging, walking, all these things. Are you fitting to LA hipster status? Yeah, I feel like I've like, you know, become LA hipster. I fit in decently. Do you have to stay current with game trends to get the views? Not necessarily, deranged. Like the problem is, here's an example. So I play a lot of PUBG, and PUBG is very similar to, well, okay, I play PUBG, it's not similar. So I play PUBG. The audience from Battlefield 1 kind of is like the PUBG audience. And I had a huge Battlefield 1 audience, and No Man's Sky is also like a more adult audience. And I feel like all those games are very adult oriented in terms of people are like over 18. Then Fortnite comes along and is the most successful game on YouTube in a long time. Probably since Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and Call of Duty. And I can't really play Fortnite because it doesn't connect with my channel, because the majority of the people that hang out here are above 18 or not into Fortnite. And so the thing is, like, what do you do in that situation? Do you start playing Fortnite, pissing off your community that you've built over the last 2 years? Or do you keep playing games that aren't as popular, but, you know, your community is happy? You basically have to wait until another good game comes out that connects with your community. Because technically, if I played Fortnite every day, eventually people would stop coming and new people would start coming in, and then I'd have a different kind of age demographic, and I don't know if I want that. So it's hard to decide. But I feel like you can make lots of money selling Tesla parts. Really? But swim or surf? I want to learn to surf this summer. You don't care what I play. Come hang out for the personality and community, the members of the community. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that. I have not tried PUBG Mobile. Hot dog app would be cool. Doesn't that already exist? My glasses are real. Yeah, they are real. Have we gone paddleboarding? No, I want to try that, Caleb. Besides starting your stream, what's the scariest thing you've ran into? I don't know, man. The scariest moment? I don't know. I don't know the scariest moment, dude. It's hard to say. There's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of moments, like family-wise, where you hear, you know, like when my mom got diagnosed with cancer, or when my sister did, and like it's tough. Those are definitely really scary. I think it's a sort of different kind of scary, but it definitely is a scary moment in your life where you get hit with something that you're not ready for. What actor would like to play in a movie? Ryan Reynolds. Always wonder that. I think a more mature audience is more loyal than a younger one. I agree, Deranged. I think that is correct. Younger people are more, I guess, less attention span. But older, more mature people are, number one, they relate more to me. So the jokes I make and the jokes they make and everyone in the chat make, it's more like relatable, I believe. Do you have any ghost stories, supernatural experiences? Yes, Brian. Who did my Kratos costume? A friend of mine back in Montreal. Do you have any ghost stories? So I do, but I basically don't believe in ghosts. And I can tell you a story where when I was younger, so I thought the T-1000 was extremely scary. Scared the shit out of me, T-1000. And I would go to bed and I would wake up in the middle of the night, or I'd be in bed in the darkness and I'd look over to this you know, the side of my room. And this is back when I'm like 10 or 11 or 12 or something. And like I would see a shape in the ground and it would look like the T-1000 like coming up out of the ground, and I would turn on the light and it would just be crumpled up clothing. But I swear I saw this fucking T-1000 come out of the ground. And then every time I ever saw that, I would turn on the lights and it was never him. And it was always clothing or some sort of shadow trickery or some bullshit. And basically what I realized was that my mind can make me see whatever I want to see. If I am scared enough, my mind can make that a reality. And so I realized that you need to control your mind, because your mind can fuck with you. And not just seeing demons or ghosts or whatever. They can make you think fucked up things about relationships and friends, and you got to control that, because you can, if you let your mind go in that direction, it can ruin important parts of your life. So that was an important thing for me to learn, is that my mind can make these things come up out of nowhere. And if my mind can make me see a fucking T-1000, then it can make me trip out over some other shit too. Do I believe in aliens? I believe there are aliens, yes. But I don't know if they're intelligent, but I do believe that there is extraterrestrial life. Limited ads in the shell. Why'd you move from Canada? Because it's fucking cold there, bro. Thanks for streaming. I like the different games you play. It's entertaining. I think my favorite right now is Subnautica. We're gonna be playing more Subnautica too. I want to finish Alien Isolation. I want to keep playing some Far Cry, and I want to finish well, not finish. I want to keep playing Subnautica. What is it, T-1000? It's from Terminator 2. If you haven't seen that movie, highly recommend you watch Terminator 2 because it's one of the greatest action movies ever fucking made. Air. He says, you asked YouTube or Twitch and you said less ads, so I thought you were talking to me. No. YouTube versus Twitch. I have a lot to say. But I'm gonna just, you know, make a very short answer here. They both have their positive and negative things about them. YouTube, I feel like can... Why is this happening? I feel like YouTube can put you in a box sometimes, and that's a scary thought because you basically can't grow unless you play a certain type of game. And YouTube's algorithm decides for you. It's almost like YouTube decides who is going to be successful or not. And it's kind of weird. Having a community is super important, but in the beginning, it's almost like YouTube decides. And you also, on YouTube, can grow really quickly if you get something that's very searchable and you get lucky on like a live stream or video. So YouTube has a huge potential for starting out. But once you get later on in your YouTube career, it can feel like you're put in a box. Twitch, I feel it's the opposite. It's where it takes forever to get started if you're starting from nothing. But once you get there, you're in a pretty good place on Twitch. But it could never happen, potentially. I mean, same with YouTube, but Twitch seems like a long grind. But I'm not sure. Thank you for your streaming. Streaming is fun. My streams are fun. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Joseph. I might travel. I have traveled to other countries, yes. Am I baked right now? No. We need a funding goal to help Stack get a car in LA. Yeah. A funding goal. I was actually, I don't know. I'd like to get a car. Probably gonna lease a car. So I don't think I'll buy one. Definitely gonna lease one. Borrow a car from JLeno. Like, hey Leno, what's up, dude? Remember me? Can I borrow one of your cars this week? Biggest mistake I made on my channel. I can't say because everything I've done has led me to here and I don't regret where I am, so I can't say that I have a mistake on my channel. How do you feel about my career? I love live streaming. I love chatting with you guys. I love hanging out. There's something amazing about it. Something that I never even knew existed, and when starting it, it was like a mind-blowing experience for me because I love video games and I love the internet, and putting those together and meeting all you awesome people and everyone becoming beardos was just an amazing journey. So I love it. I used to tell people, why do you watch people on stream? Started watching and lurking, and now I watch it all day while working. Haha, deranged. That's how I was too. I watched American Made film that you recommend to us, and it was a great movie. Do you have any other movie recommendations? American Made was great. If you haven't seen Arrival, you should watch Arrival. There's a lot of good movies out there. There's a lot. Arrival was good. Annihilation was good, but it was very strange. The worst mistake I made was modding Dude. How'd it go from clicking start on your first stream to getting first viewer? I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and it was early on in live streaming YouTube. They didn't even have YouTube gaming out yet. and I guess the algorithm just recommended me. I was playing Binding of Isaac the first day with no one watching. I played it 3 times for like an hour or 2 hours each. Then I started playing Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto I got like 30 people, or 20 or 30 people. And then yeah, it's like it just grew from there. And Grand Theft Auto was a huge part of my growth in the beginning. Played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I played PUBG. And me and Bunty's still friends. We're acquaintances. He lives on the other side of the country now. Arrival is amazing. Thank you for providing positive entertainment and sharing personal info openly. This helped me. Oops. You flew away. This helped me after losing my dad to pancreatic cancer 1 year ago. Prime Gaming, I'm so sorry for your loss. That is sad to hear. I'm sorry, my friend, but thank you so much for hanging out. I'm happy that I could help you get through your tough time. Evercrush, thank you for the $2 super chat. Direct communication with us is so appreciated. Thank you. What's the hardest part about streaming? One Shot Girl. I think one of the hardest parts about streaming is not knowing where things are going and like how things are progressing. For instance, like on YouTube, I feel like I don't really know where the platform is going in general. With the growth of Fortnite to being so successful, which is, you know, great for Fortnite and Epic and all them, but like how is it negatively affecting YouTube and streamers in general? And like it feels sometimes like if you don't play that game, you won't grow your channel. And that's pretty much where I feel like a lot of people are in that situation, and not knowing when, you know, YouTube will come around or if it'll ever change, or, you know, what the future holds. Because I feel like one game coming out and blowing up like that can have like a negative impact on a lot of channels, even though it has a positive impact on a lot of channels. That is a scary thought, that at any moment a new game can come out, and if it doesn't click with your channel, you're in a bad spot. And that's scary. Guys, if you haven't checked out One Shot Girl, she's an awesome streamer, really good friend. If you haven't checked her out, please go follow her. She streams Fortnite on her channel, and she streams a lot of other cool games too. Like she was playing A Way Out yesterday. So you should definitely go check her out. Have I ever made it to Florida? Usually I used to go to Florida when I was younger with my parents. You're switching from controller to keyboard, mouse, PC. What game or type should I use to practice on? Bro. Probably like Overwatch. I feel like Overwatch, you know, so Overwatch, one of the hardest parts about using keyboard and mouse, I don't think it's the mouse. I think it's the keyboard. And I like Overwatch because Overwatch has characters that don't have that many abilities. So you don't have to press too many buttons with your left hand, and you can focus on your aiming and shooting with the mouse and keyboard. That's why I would say Overwatch is good. That's super spaced out. What is this fucking thing? Annoying. Furthest country I've been to. Gotta be it's gotta be what's it called? The Germany. I've ever had a rivalry? No. I'm not into like huge drama stuff like that. When am I gonna play Far Cry 5? I played it last night. Probably gonna play it tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last stream until next week. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off. Friday and Saturday off. And we don't stream on Sundays. I'll be putting videos up on the channel, but I will be back to stream on Monday. And we'll probably do Far Cry tomorrow, then Far Cry on Monday. And yeah, so. You've also been in Germany. That's awesome. How was driving school test? I felt like the lady that was there wasn't in a great mood. And she was pretty harsh on me. But I still passed, so whatever. But yeah, she seemed like she was having a bad day. You like my background? Thank you. When are you gonna drop my mixtape diss tracks? No. Not yet. Gotta wait. But still have those shoes I ordered when I went to the gentleman's lounge. Yes, I do. I do. That was a mistake. You even hand signal, bro? I didn't even know. I like Battlefield 4. Yes, I'm looking forward to the new Battlefield. Stat, you have changed the way I see the world in some ways. You have showed me how to trust and believe in people through video games. I hope to be a streamer like you one day. Just need motivation. Joseph Moore. Not motivation. Discipline, my friend. But thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Very kind words from Joseph. Thank you. When's the last time I shaved my face? Even before I grew my beard, I didn't shave. I didn't use a razor. I used a trimmer and used like the smallest one. I would just trim with the trimmer. But we actually need to get a haircut, man. My hair is fucking long, dude. How's living in LA? It's cool, man. I like it. Boop. Thank you so much for the $2 tip from Killer Koala. Tip train. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The tip train. Discipline more important than motivation. That's right. I don't know if my favorite cricket team. I don't even know, dude. What do I want for the future of my channel? Brandon, honestly, I would love to be able to play any game that comes out, a popular game, and have people watch it. Honestly, that's my goal. And be able to do like cool videos and have people watch them. It's all it's about is like just being able to do what I feel like is fun, and people support me for the things that I do. That's my hope, is that, you know, people are down to support, even if it's not necessarily the favorite game that they want. They'll come and show some love and give it a chance that maybe they'll like that game, or they'll like, you know, me playing that game. My hair's cool looking. Well, thank you. But I feel like it's not that I want to cut my hair off. I want to just make it short, like cleaner. You know what I mean? When I'm doing Subnautica again, next week for sure, we're gonna do some more Subnautica. I wanted to say thank you for making your time of the day to make these streams. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tori. Which person would like to meet? I don't really have that feeling. I don't have a need to meet like a famous person or things like that. I'm not interested in that. If I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't, I don't. I don't have that mentality. What games am I looking forward to play? And are you gonna play Red Dead Redemption? Absolutely, Dwayne. And the new Battlefield, God of War. Hopefully a new BR that comes out soon. Huh?
Really appreciate the Q&As. 5 tat. We learn a lot. Also love the night streams and selections of the games played at night.
John Brown with a $10 tip. Thank you so much, Tip Train. Yes, the nighttime streams is one of the reasons I started doing them, is so that I could play random games that are kind of different from what I played during the day, because YouTube, like I said, YouTube, it kind of punishes people for playing different games. And even though it does punish my channel, I believe, I still like to play those games at night, because it helps the really core community come together and have fun and try out some new stuff. Like we played through Hellblade, Bennett Foddy, which we don't talk about. You know, we're playing Far Cry yesterday. And it's just been a lot of fun playing the nighttime streams. So would ever do a throwback game? Absolutely, Evan. Usually probably at night though. Top 3 things you would change on YouTube gaming. I would make sure that there is a landing page where people go to and people actually visit, either on YouTube or YouTube Gaming, where there is a top-down like view of games by category. Because right now, it feels like if you play a game in a category, you're not getting organic top-down views. You're only getting views that is given to you by YouTube search engine or suggested, recommended. So you want, I would love it to be like, if you are playing an obscure game, but people are on the homepage and they see that obscure game, maybe they'll come check it out. Like the way that Twitch has their top-down. I feel like it needs a combination of both. Another thing I would change is the ability to switch games really easily without having to end my stream and then create a new event and then go live again. And I'd like for the game to make a new VOD on my channel. That's something. And And one other thing I would change. I feel like there should be way more features for sponsors. Yes, I'll play Red Dead 2. What's my hidden talent? I don't even know if I have one. First video game I ever played was just Mario on NES. I never got into Kingdom Hearts series, no. Getting over it, besides getting over it, what games have you rage quit and uninstalled? I feel like none. I feel like that's the first one. Gifting to sponsors, that would be nice. Do you benefit from people watching saved past live streams? I honestly don't know. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. Do I ever skip leg day? I try not to. Do I think Ubisoft dropped the ball by not letting you easily mute known songs? They should know how much streamers will be playing their games and it can mess with the streamer's revenue. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, the thing is, it's just, it's part of the game. For instance, like, when I played Mafia 3, I think it was Mafia 3. I mean, that game was great, and there was a lot of copyright music, but I didn't care because it added to the game, and I feel like the music in Far Cry adds to the game, so I accept it, and I just don't care. I don't like when it's like copyright music is played, and it's not even like a known song, and you don't even know, and it's like part of the background music, and they make the music copyrighted. I don't like that. I've had a nice day for... yes, a nice day so far. Which other streamers have I met in person before? A lot, dude. A lot. I can't even name them all. Why did I choose YouTube Gaming over Twitch in the beginning? It was because YouTube Gaming was brand new and Twitch was oversaturated. So I thought YouTube Gaming would give me an opportunity to get noticed earlier on. And it did help me get noticed with developers and people who work at YouTube. And I definitely got in early on the YouTube Gaming grind. And I think that was a huge part of succeeding. Even though there's other people who got in early too, I don't know. Like, I think it's tough to say, but I think that I made the right choice there. Do I like pizza? Of course. You watch past streams all the time. Biggest reason you prefer YouTube? What type of shows do I watch? I watch Westworld, Game of Thrones, Homeland, Narcos, House of Cards, Silicon Valley. On Rick and Morty. There's so many other ones. Punisher, Daredevil, Jessica Jones. So many. I watch a lot. Do I watch soccer? Not really. Why don't I play Fortnite? Because I feel like the audience isn't necessarily for... doesn't mix with my audience, that's why. And I do play it sometimes, but... not that often. I did not watch Deadwood or Rome. I heard they're both really good. I have not watched Vikings. Heard it was good as well. Pineapple on pizza. Yes. Live your life. Nice stream on Twitch. While it is saturated, it may see... I see many brand new streamers going getting quick followings over there. I appreciate that, Paul Smash. You never know. Why do you hate on In-N-Out so much? Match Stars, I mentioned that an hour ago. Are you still hurting from that comment? Match Stars. Oh my god. And I don't hate Star Trek. Oh my god. But yeah, you know, night streams is possible on other platforms. You never know. What's my favorite podcast? I don't know. I used to listen to a whole bunch of like marketing podcasts back in the day. You took a bath and you're still angry. Hey, listen, In-N-Out is just okay, man. It's okay. It's a good place to go and eat something for cheap. But flying to California to have In-N-Out, no. People come like, you gotta go to In-N-Out. Like, bro, it's just okay. I'll eat it, but it's just okay. So guys, that is going to be wrapping up our live Q&A. We hit 450 sponsors, which I do appreciate you guys so much for sponsoring the channel. Sponsoring is a huge part of my channel, and so all the people who have sponsored, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Everyone who stays a sponsor, I really appreciate you guys. It means a lot to me, and it is extremely important in terms of me being, you know, continuing to stream. And so thank you so much, and I appreciate it. So now we're gonna take a small break, and I'll be back, and we're gonna be doing a streaming roundtable, and that we are gonna be talking about personality and vibe. Okay, and it's a kind of an awkward conversation because it is hard to talk about, because how do you explain that to someone, or how do you get someone to change their vibe or something? I don't know. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be an interesting conversation. So we're gonna do a streaming roundtable and talking about personality and vibe, and we'll be back. And if you guys are sponsors, you can join in on Discord, and you can there'll be an opportunity for you to talk if you feel like talking at the end or near the end of the stream of the streaming roundtable. Thank you so much to Base Dude for the $3.99 sponsor club for life. He's locked in. He's grandfathered in. Thank you, Base Dude, for the tip train. Hashtag it for Basis Dude. So yeah, again, thank you guys. Appreciate you. And next time you think about going In-N-Out Burger, you should just consider sponsoring the beard instead. And because In-N-Out, you know. All right, guys, we're gonna go. I'll be back very soon for the streaming roundtable. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.